broke to a guy with a mask. Was broke to a guy with a plan. I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Kansas City Chiefs. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
At the 41. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
4th down.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
The tackle made by...
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
9-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. McDonald. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
McDonald sets to throw. Flush to his right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. McDonald. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Complete.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, to have that dagger play, to have that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
On 3rd and 2, McDonald going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run for the first time now with James White. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
He was brought down.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McDonald, and that is incomplete here.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down. McDonald into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7. This is Elliott. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll have a Jets 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. He catches so many balls, sometimes we may take him for granted. We're not taking that last one for granted. He's now at 1,400 career receptions.
I'm trying to break this down to something I can actually comprehend. Okay, if you have one season of 100 catches, that's an incredible achievement, right?
Yes.
How about the equivalent of 14 seasons of 100 catches?
Absolutely sensational. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
1st down.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
On the carry.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there. And now it's 4th down. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
5-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs.
It got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing is McDonald. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it's going to be 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Throwing again. McDonald. Sideline throw, that's caught by Moore. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. DJ Moore in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Well, someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because there's still a little bit of time left on that clock.
Yeah, you do have to bring that up, don't you? In the NFL, every play is critical. And if you give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
He's tackled at the 30.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
To throw on second down. McDonald, and it's hauled in by Jared Cook. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jared Cook, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Fielded in the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. And now this pass brought in by Brown. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On second down, it's Elliott, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
They go to Elliott again, and he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Burrow. Man open left side is Brown. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 35. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Elliott going to bite off about 7 on that one. A good run on first down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
The ball carrier.
Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he is going to have a Jets first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A quick throw here out to Brown. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's 3rd and short.
It's 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Now it's Burrow. He gets it to Brown, complete. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Give them a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. Here's Elliott, and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Touchdown.
Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, McDonald, and brought in by the tight end Cook. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The 22 more yards there and another 1st down. We're back now in KC. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. McDonald. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score, Chiefs 21, Jets 9.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And his throw is incomplete.
He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. But it'll be second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. The Jets on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. He'll buy some time right. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, McDonald. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
At the 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's McDonald to throw. And he finds Cook. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Swift. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Complete to Antonio Brown. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Jets first down.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This will be caught once again by Brown. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Play action. It's Burrow. Over the middle here to Brown. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
First down, New York.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He'll get this into the hands of Travis Fulgham. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
And Burrow going to throw again. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Mike Evans, incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now Burrow. He's got Evans. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They said their goal was to win 7 games. They've done that pretty early in the year.
I think it's time for them to elevate that number and really make a big push to finish this season strong.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.